Yeah, thanks for that question. In fact, it's actually a twofold question. When we talk about AI, it's going to be a long story, which is in the building. Primarily, when we look into the real estate strategies, the way we actually structure, we engage with our clients at a pretty initial stage. And at that inception, it's important for us to understand their business visions and how they are planning their expansion strategies or any particular market penetration that they're looking at. So across India or globally, we look into the various geographies and figure out what could be actually possible for us to build upon or bring in those kind of supply chain for our clients. So from JLL's perspective, we look into from the inception of an idea of creating a particular business till the maintenance of that particular business all through. From a real estate strategy perspective, that's what we kind of delve upon. Through and through, from a strategy consulting to a capital markets aspect of funding and investing in or bringing in partners together or bringing in the large cohorts of consultants, whether it's design consultants or services consultants and specialists to bring out those kind of A-grade or A-grade plus properties which are required to be built in to house these business functions. And from there on to have those workplace maintained and managed through and through. That's what we actually do. Over these years, like 3 decades of time that we have actually spent, particularly here in India, and we've seen that there is a huge amount of data which we have actually come across from the way the businesses have evolved, the way the real estate strategies have evolved, and how we are actually seeing the next few decades that are actually shaping up. In the advent of the technology changing, the AI and the agentic AI platforms coming in, JLL has been sort of a digital-first organization in the real estate sector, and our investments are pretty much heavy in terms of building those platforms so that we can bring in the client-specific information, client-specific data, maintaining all the confidentiality, all the compliances that are required to happen, and churn those information and insights in such a manner that we can bring in much advanced insights into it, the predictive analytics into how the real estate evolution is coming through. And also we are investing quite a lot in terms of our agentic platforms to ensure that there's high productivity in terms of operating a particular real estate. And there's quite a lot of models that you will get to see in the near times coming in. And I, as a project management professional, am seeing that how we are able to use the AI in terms of making better decisions and mitigating the risks that are actually prevailing in the overall program and development there. Primarily when I'm looking at it at a maturity level, where we're seeing the clients have evolved over the last 1.5 decades and been with us working, they are looking at us as more strategic partner rather than just as a service provider, wherein we are bringing in insights of what had happened in the past and how they are likely to grow and expand, and we're building in those strategies into our overall development program. So this is more of a insight, more of a specialist insights, which is coming in from the various functions, various teams across JLL, and that's supporting our large segment of clientele.
Yeah. And so how was your overall experience partnering with Dun & Bradstreet for the GCC Summit?
Wonderful. And I've seen DNB in particular coming in with a lot of thought leadership and insights. The kind of product that DNB holds talks a lot about the organization in terms of the depth of compliance, depth of assessment that they do across the markets, across the industries there. And our partnership with DNB has been very entwined in a manner that we see each other complementing in terms of bringing in our value for our customers in multiple segments, whether it's GCC in particular or any other segments that we are working in our own spheres. And this event has been very nice with the type of panelists who have actually joined in and the kind of insights that we've been drawn from the panel. That's been really insightful and very nice, that the experiences that we've had here. Thank you for having us.